Uh, I was thinking about student grade instruments, starter guitars, and what that meant, what that means now, what it meant, just through the evolution of guitars in general. This guitar is a Guild M20, 1965. It's kind of unique in the sense that you can kind of get this little hint of like it's not really a sunburst per se, but a lot of these the finish is really uniform. And on this one, it has kind of a sunbursty kind of thing going, and a really highly figured Brazilian rosewood fingerboard. And so, if you were to have, if someone were to build an all mahogany Brazilian rosewood, Brazilian bridge fingerboard guitar, and it sounded like this, it wouldn't be considered a student grade guitar. But the M20 was originally referred to as the Economy, which sounds to me like a Corvair, right? It sounds like, something. So this was, again, I think it was considered a student grade guitar or an entry level guitar, and all mahogany. And so when I started thinking about the idea for just doing just a fun little video, I said, okay, so what's the other fun little guitar, all mahogany with a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard? And of course, we end up with the Les Paul Jr. Sometime in 1958, it became a double cutaway guitar and existed in this form till 1961. This is a 61, and it's pretty much, it might be one of the very last ones. It's about the lightest one I've ever owned. It had this really sad thing happen to it. I don't even know if you can get that. Somebody broke the neck, and it's this whole part of the neck has been grafted in. It's jagged, broken up here, and then all under the fingerboard, which is why it's my guitar, because these are the kind of guitars I love. I love guitars that have been broken, and you can gig with them and make lots of noise and not worry about them so much. So yeah, I was just thinking about all mahogany Brazilian rosewood fingerboard guitars, student grade instruments, starter instruments, and you folks out there know all the famous people that have made lots of amazing acoustic music and rock and roll music on these two model instruments.